What you doing, dude? High five. Hey guys, welcome back. Jet Scott here, and today, well, not a very pretty day, but it's nice out. It's nice. It's nice when it's nice out. But today we got some work doing on old Jezebel. Last time I drove this car with a girlfriend, and we had a little too much fun, and apparently some of the vents decided to kick out stuff that's been, well, up in them since probably the 70s, so I got to clean all that out. But the main purpose of today is we're going to really finish her up in the interior, making her safe. So we got a fire extinguisher, a little guy for the interior, and we have this fire extinguisher mount stuff from Jegs. I painted that black, that was red. All the mounting hardware for that. We got our new boot from Brewers Performance, so we can get rid of that crappy one we screwed up. And then inside of here will be the very last piece, and I've been holding on to these for well over a year. A man made these special just for Jezebel. Now he makes custom ones all the time, but these are special for Jezebel. And I've revealed these before in a video. And if you know what these are, awesome. You guys rock. You don't know what they are? That's because you're too new to the channel. So I've always said this is gonna be the last thing that goes in Jezebel. So we'll put those in once everything else is done. I'm waiting on a package from Classic Industries that'll really finish up this interior. But I'm gonna get to work mounting this fire extinguisher where I want it on the back of the harness bar. Get this boot put in. And hopefully that package arrives before it starts storming its ass off. So I hope you enjoy, and I'll check in with you. Alrighty, so just a little info here. I just want to, spread the information. I don't know if this is the right way to do it, but it seems to be the simplest way. So fire extinguisher comes with one of these little handy dandy clampy thingies. And my first thought was, well, these aluminum brackets that come with it bolt on here, and this stays on there, and that's your quick release. Well, you do have a pin and stuff, so I think this is how it's supposed to go. You do away with this guy right here, because obviously the holes didn't line up and weren't big enough. And by the way, never trust hardware that comes with anything. That's one of the Allen head bolts. Came with it. That's how long it's supposed to be. Yeah, never trust included hardware. Always get good grade 8 hardware. Sorry, Jegs, but yeah, you're not even exempt to that rule. So this is how I've got it kind of configured. The two big Murray hose clamps, which I was kind of shocked about, they go here to the fire extinguisher. Then you got the little guys that go to the bars, which would be a pain in the butt because you got to take them apart. And then the pin right there, so that's quick release. You pull that pin, and then, well, this is hard to do like that, but there. That stays on the cage. This comes off. You pull that pin out, and you're ready to douse fires, but hopefully you ain't got a fire. But this is honestly something any street car should have that's got any kind of modifications done to it. It's a safety thing. I've always been against a fire extinguisher in a car, but the way Jezebel is, she needs it. So I'm gonna get this baby mounted as soon as it stops sprinkling. God dang it. I guess it's not that bad. So go get this thing fitted in there, and I'll show you how it looks. Alrighty, so it's mounted kind of where I like it. Easy to get to. Right there off the hoop. Yeah, literally all you gotta do, you can check the gauge right there real easy. That pin's up there. You rip this pin out right here, pull it off the stanchion, rip that pin out, and douse whatever fires that shouldn't be happening but are happening. So that's mounted. Surprised those hose clamps are that strong, but freaking sweet. So I don't know why I did that, because I gotta pull that boot off now, but this guy don't like to work in the rain. So I'm gonna give it a couple minutes, let the rain kind of settle down, and we'll get that new boot put in there. Alrighty, and we're back. We finally got our box from Classic Industries. Finally. So I'm gonna get this tape ripped off and I'll show you what's inside. So the first thing I got was a pedal dress up kit, which ain't opened yet. I'll open that in a second. But the big box here, we got floor mats. Like I said, we're gonna get floor mats for Jezebel. And I really wanted the ones that said Dodge, but they didn't have any. They were on back order, so and I'm an impatient man, but there's out in the sunlight. These are the rear ones, and these are really nice. A little bit of carpet, several different tones of blue. Normally, I would never spend this kind of money on floor mats. I think these were like 120 bucks. It's just a lot of freaking money for just freaking floor mats, but they're really nice looking. Wow. That is really nice looking. A little bit gaudy with all the different shades of blue. You got 1, 2, 3, 4 shades of blue, but I think they'll look pretty nice. So I'm gonna get that interior vacuumed out, cleaned up, slap these babies in there, get that boot replaced, and I'll be back to show you what's in that little box, that little package, that little black bag. I'll show you what's in there, so stay tuned. Alrighty guys, so the floor mats are in, and man, those things are freaking vibrant. Let me just cover that sunlight. So yeah, oh yeah, the new boot's in, and yep, I think that tear is just inevitable. Just pulling it up. I wonder if I'm here. If I wonder if I just put a little. There we go. That's better. So here's these upgraded, you know, pedal deals. These little stainless trim pieces that go on like SEs and RTs, high-end cars. And Jezebel being a base model, she wouldn't have had them. Never did. I'm looking at them, and they're like 10 bucks a pop. Actually, they're more than that. They're kind of pricey. And maybe it looks better on camera, but they just look freaking cheesy. So yeah, that's what Jezebel's about. Yep. So maybe they'll look better in Dad's car or something, hopefully, because a lot of money wasted right there. Just those can stay right there. Plus, when I unboxed them, they weren't all even finish. I mean, some were shiny and others, and I actually had to polish the emergency brake cable one and one of the brake pedal ones, and I probably should just give them all a polish, because the polish job is very piss poor, especially for the price. But it's time to find out what's in this little bag. Oh god, you can't see shit. Time to see what's in this little baggie and get this installed. Oh yeah. So this moment is so special to me that we've set up the tripod. See? Hand model. Woo! So the backstory on these. Dude up in New York, I believe, has a shop called Idle Hands Woodworking. And if you've heard of that name, it's good for you. And his name is Nick Timbakis. Really cool dude. And I contacted him several years ago when I first started the scheme of 4-speed swapping Jezebel. I wanted to have a set of these. And we got to talking, and he made me a set just for Jezebel to match her. IdleHandsWoodwork.com. Go check him out. Handcrafted by Nick Timbakis. Because there's one thing on a set of pistol grips I never liked. That's the fact they're really cheesy plastic. And here we have rough hewn maple. And we want them to be kind of rough. He makes some really beautiful, elegant ones. I mean, that are just drop dead gorgeous. But we need something to match Jezebel, including the rusty screws, my name engraved on the passenger side, just like on the door, and Dad's name engraved on the driver's side door, just like on the car. But I mean, even for nothing overly fancy, it's just got some really beautiful figuring in there. Just kind of dances even with that satin finish. And I have been waiting for a year or two to install these, and I think it's time we finally did it. So yeah, as you can see, stock pistol grips, plastic, fake grain in them, and they get worn brown like that. So what can you say? Well, and don't tell me I just don't look cooler than hell. Real wood pistol grips, only way to go on pistol grip shifters. Like, I'll be honest guys, I don't really like pistol grip shifters. I'm more of a classic round ball Hurst knob kind of guy. I prefer that a lot more. In fact, when I'm shifting this car most of the time, my hand's up here. Just be honest. But a lot of that also came down to the fact that this little bezel was loose. You know, not only do our Nix grips beautiful, I mean, they just fit the hand. They feel so good. But, I mean, it actually solved the rattle. So, thank you again, Nick. And I'm not sponsored in any way by Nick. I just did an awesome job. So go check out Idle Hands Woodworking if you have a Hurst shifter and you want to get a real set of hand carved pistol grips. And they're not overly expensive either, so don't think that. It's pretty much a straight line price as far as I know. Pretty much get whatever you want, anything you can dream up or he can dream up. And I mean, they fit gorgeous. I mean, just look at that beautiful contour work. And when I find someone who does quality work, I don't mind showing off their work. And I almost used the factory screws. I was like, maybe those rusty ones won't look that good. Well, I love them. I love everything about this. This makes me a pistol grip guy right here. So, sweet. Oh, I can't stop looking at those grips. Don't mind me for gushing. Those grips, floor mats, I mean, she's basically done, guys. Been a long journey putting this car back together. Even the first time I put her together, just absolute buttload of work turning this car into what it is today and making it run and drive the way I want it. Just absolutely incredible. And it's a humbling journey to have so many folks out there who share this dream with me and love this car or like this car enough to tolerate it to watch the channel because maybe they like something else. I don't know. But, oh yeah. So, this isn't going to be a super entertaining video as you've probably noticed. I mean, just mostly me gushing over parts and finally getting this interior the way I want it. So I'd enjoy it if you guys would take a few moments with me before we close out this video and just reflect on Jezebel and how far she's really come, because a lot of people don't really know how she started, you know, everything and how she got her name. Of course, her name, just let you guys keep wondering how she got her name. Believe it or not, Dad named her. So just let's enjoy this little bit of slideshow, showing off the history of Jezebel, everything she's been through. And as always, guys, I hope you enjoyed this one. So take care and bye-bye.
Bye-bye.